YouTube, what's going on? Before we get started going over the World Series of Warzone, I go by the name of Boston Daily 91. Welcome to the channel. We are #ExposedArmy. So right before we get right into going over this, I don't know if we call this the World Series of Warzone, the World Series of Streamers, or the World Series of Cheaters. You guys let me know in the comments below. So as always, it's going to be a banger, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Alright, so we're just going to go over some general information of the tournament here together. This is my first time looking at this, seeing this, so we're in this together. ExposedArmy, baby. Let's go. Gang. Anyway, so we got 5 team captains. First team captain is Swag. Second team captain is Aydan. Third team captain is TIMTHETATMAN. Fourth is DANDANGLER. And fifth is Nadeshot. So saw a total of 50 teams of 3 players compete to get the most combined points for their respective squad. So 5 teams of 30 players. So that's good to know. 5 teams of 30 players under the leadership of one of the 5 captains, who each had their own trios teams for the Captain's Cup to snag the most out of a $100,000 prize pool. The 50 trios also competed individually across 6 matches to see who could collect the most points from kills and overall placements to secure a share of a $200,000 prize pool during the June 23rd event. You can find all the individual teams who competed in the June 23rd World Series of Warzone tournament below and their captains below. All right, so let's just take a look at the teams. And I think the highlighted teams, I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on this, but I believe that the highlighted teams here are the teams that competed. What's today? Is it today? So this was yesterday. All right, so Team Aydan, Huskers, and Rated were the first team to go. Then we got Team the DANDANGLER. The DANDANGLER, Magnificent, Dougie, Raw. Team Nadeshot, Kenny, Slasher. Team Swag, FaZe Booyah, and Biffle. TIMTHETATMAN, Frozone, and Circuits, or however you say his name, but something like that. All right, so $300,000. So this is over $500,000 worth. So just keep that in mind. The format for the June 23rd tournament saw the 5 captains select a total of 10 trios to fight under their banner during the World Series of Warzone. The draft for the first World Series of Warzone took place on June 22nd with some stacked teams selected by the captains. You can find the June 22nd World Series of Warzone draft results below. All right, let's take a look, shall we? All right. So TIMTHETATMAN was the first pick. It's just like a football draft if you're hip. TIMTHETATMAN took Tommy first round. And then Swag took Repulse first round. Nadeshot took Joe first round. Dan took Destroy first round. Aydan took Unrational first round. So we'll just go over our second round picks. Karma, Shaded Step, Blazed, Teep, Iron. Third round, Z Colors, Ace Maniacs, Zuma, Metaphor, Bobby Puff. Round 4, Theory, Get Roz TV, Methods, Jared FPS, FaZe Blood. Round 5, you guys can see it. We ain't gonna go over all that, but because we really just want to get to the juice here. So all right, so the first team we're going to be covering is Aydan, Huskers, and Rated, and looking for sketchy behavior here. So let's get right into it, shall we? All right, so what I'm going to do here for each 5 of these teams is we're going to look pre-loadout, and we're going to look at how these guns off the ground operate for them, and we're going to check for recoil patterns or to see if they don't have any at all. That way we can get some kind of proof to see if we can expose some cheats out here. All right, so we're going to roll about 2 minutes each for each team.
They might land green, but we'll see. Or the apartment, I mean.
No guns. I didn't see anyone. Nobody here. Nobody in the entire... Oh, wait, this one guy, right? One team might go into, like, over here.
Okay.
So we can do all of this, like across from us and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Go across then.
They literally landed on my ping, like at the mansion.
Oh, okay, that far away.
Yeah, that's the only team I saw.
$25 king. Let's go. Less than 3.
Wait, I just see
Have enough
some.
loader.
Good
I
luck
saw someone at
today.
Burger. I think I'm tripping now.
Steady here.
I already have one.
I have a trophy that
Closest
I'm gonna hold
buys
on
here.
to.
Buy station identified.
I'm gonna get this car and come to you guys.
Yep.
Ooh, a train's right there.
And we can go to that bar and check if the train's unlit.
I'm down.
I got the wheel.
Go.
Okay, scoop me.
I can skip you up and you just go.
Here, let me throw a trophy on this. No, great.
Nah, it's looted. I'm coming to you guys. Unless you want to
I'm
just.
coming to you.
Okay.
Got a husk.
I'll buy the loot. I got it.
Aydan, I'm dropping you money. You can go here.
You guys want my trophy on your Eartha?
You already have it.
We already have one on the bird. Let's throw it on your own car. There's 3,900. You can buy a UE. All right. Roll.
All right. So the best thing to note here when looking at these pro players is they are not pro players. They are the best cheaters in the world. Okay, and they're playing against other cheaters, so they're not going to get these high kill games, and also they're probably going to get loadout right away. So the fact that we get to see engagements with ground loot is going to be few and far between. But when we do get there, we are going to cover that. But also, we are looking for radar peaks, and we are listening to comms, because he said, "Do you guys want me to pop a UAV?" He said, "No, 100%. There's nothing there." How do they know that? Yeah, so he must be looking at the same things that Z-Laner's looking at, OBS and Discord, right? Yeah, probably not, but that was 10 times in like a matter of like a minute or two that he was looking off. I would say radar hack, but what do I know? All right, let's move on to our next team. Team the DANDANGLER, and this team consists of the DANDANGLER, which I don't know what that means, never heard of this player, Wagnificent, and Doug is Raw. So let's go see if we can't find any suspect behavior over there. All right, so I looked up all 3 members of the team to see if I could find any footage to give to you guys, and I can't find any here on YouTube. So with that being said, if you guys can find any footage or any suspect behavior, make sure to send it to me over on Twitter. You can leave it down below in the comments. Also, Boston Daily 91 on all other socials. You guys can reach me there. I do respond. All right, so this here is the only clip that I can find of Nade Shop. We're going to take a look at it and see if we can find any sus behavior. Let's go.
They're here.
They put anybody.
Comms.
Yeah.
I'm coming up top. I'm coming up top. I'm coming up top.
So I will say to me that does look very natural. And why it doesn't look very natural, because every bullet didn't go to the same place. In the slowed down clip, you can see that it actually went to the clip. So I think that Nade Shot is safe here. And he actually did perform very poorly, and his team performed pretty poorly. I think they got last place yesterday or whatever day it was. So with that being said, we can admit when we don't see hacks, unlike you guys who blatantly look at them and then can't admit to seeing them. Because you're a fanboy. I'm not. I don't care. I just want to do what's right over here on this channel. So, Nade Shot, congrats, my brother. You didn't win the tournament, but you are safe so far. But also, let's not forget, even if they are not using slight aimbot or any kind of aimbot or Corona Zen or anything, that they still might be using wall hacks. So now we're going to go over and we're going to take a look at the face cam, because I did catch a couple little sketchy peaks, and we're going to zoom in on that. So let me know what you guys think.
Top with you. I got one knocked out, bottom floor. Actually.
Stitching them up. Probably more. Yep.
They had guns. Hold on.
don't see anything
Oh, I
else.
killed Scump. Haha.
You might want to drop. Do you have 2 guns, Matt? You might want to drop.
Yeah, here,
drop
Ken,
one?
take this.
Okay.
So I just want to make note that on the left, he said that he killed Scump, meaning that someone in his chat told him that he killed Scump, and he was reading chat to the left. So whatever he's looking at to the right, we don't know, because if you can look, you can see clearly for yourself in the clip provided that he's looking straight forward in an engaged gunfight on the zoomed up clip. So just take note of that. Keep note of that. Say sup, YouTube. Say stop cheating. Thank you. All right, now moving right along, we're going to go to our 4th team, Team Swag, and this team consists of FaZe Swag, FaZe Booyah, and Biffle. All right, so a good thing to note here is that Swag is using the sniper, so it's really hard to catch recoil patterns when you're using a sniper, and if you don't have aimbot activated, then it's hard to catch, which I don't think a lot of these pros are using any aimbot. I think they're using their wall hacks and things like that to know. But like I said, they're playing against other pros or cheaters, so it's going to be a little different than when you see them in a bot lobby full cheats going. So it's going to be a little bit different. This is kind of very close to the LAN tournament we're asking for, except they're still playing from home. Just keep that in mind. All right, so we're just going to go over the same thing we did last time. We're going to go 2-3 minutes into the clip and see if we can't find any sketchy behavior, and then we're going to go over it. So I don't know. I don't really watch Swag too much, so I don't know where his sketchy looks are, but we'll look for him, and we'll be sure to note them out for you guys.
That's another one. So I still have 1 knock.
Underneath. I see him underneath.
I'm out of self then. One inside.
Son of that.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Ready?
7 meters, yeah.
Down.
Last one's down low. On the cars.
Weak, a little bit. Weak, a little bit. Got him.
Nice.
They looking at us? Oh, there.
Now, one thing I notice about a lot of these so-called COD professionals is that whenever they're about to get their loadout, a lot of sketchy peeks come from right before then just to make sure they're safe. So keep note of
This team on the left might have got ghost too.
I think we just.
Yeah, they got ghost on the left. Got ghost on the left. They should be crossing right now. A little bit. Yeah, crossing. Armor off.
Down.
Crack.
Down both.
Nice.
Down both.
Got one of your fools.
Got one, another one.
Nice. Missing one.
So I do want to say I snipe a lot, and a lot of these snipes do look clean. Okay, so I will give credit where it's due, but that doesn't mark Swag safe from cheating, because we know that they do use radar hacks, and we know that they probably are looking at them. But like I said, everything we're doing here is just clear speculation, so we don't know, and I think this should be a rule. You shouldn't be allowed to compete, stream, or make any kind of money off of Call of Duty live streaming or YouTubing or tournaments like that unless you're showing exactly what's going on, because we as a community deserve to know that we are playing on a fair playing field and that we are able to reach these heights that these guys reach if we put enough time in. And I think Call of Duty sells like a fake dream to kids, saying if you put so many hours in, you can be like Swag or you can be like Nick Merckx, and it's just not the case, man, because these guys are cheating and they're staying quiet about it. So like I said, that's why we're going to go over to the 5th team and the final team. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Let me know what you guys think so far in the comments below. All right, so our 5th and final team is TIMTHETATMAN, Frozone, and Circuit. So let's take a look, shall we?